creepy horse is watching you, always. Welcome to the Krait Kobold Episode 8, a 5th edition D&D podcast. Our players are Blaze Masterson.
Hello.
Who are you and what are you?
I'm Keys, the playful half-elf rogue.
Okay. Bloody Teddy.
Hello, I'm human-powered Yiggbeth, who hates criminals.
Kian.
I'm keen. Jammy, you should know by now.
You just cut out.
You ask every week.
Yeah, but
It's like you forget.
I'm thinking of the listeners.
Yeah, what happens?
Well,
what happens if the listeners, if this is the first episode and they're just really actually no, they'll be confused.
I only listen
anyway.
To the bar.
What if they listen backwards? I don't know.
They listen.
Quinn.
I am Quinn, and I am playing the elderly halfling bard, Bree Hearthlight, who has a love of baking.
And Vaporov.
I'm Buffruff, playing Aradar, the dragonborn fighter who, I don't know, eats tomatoes a lot. I like
That is
Okay.
canon. It's true.
And
Yeah.
possibly we might get round to him guest starring this week, Ninja Ox.
Hi, I'm Ninja Ox. I should be playing the gnome wizard charlatan, Arnold Tangerine.
What a name.
Right. Okay, so I've got a very important question. Is everyone cutting out for anyone else but me?
No, it's just
No.
Right.
Keen's quiet a bit, but
Well, that's
Yeah, I
okay.
was looking at his lines.
I think that's probably
Okay.
for the best.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
If I end up completely
Oh, that's
at
better.
anyone's, it's
Much better.
either because I'm incredibly rude or I'm having some sort of technical troubles. You can
Just
decide.
assume the first.
Okay. So, it's a week later than when we last left off. The members of Brian Inc. have been preparing for this social event of the season, and here's how they did that. So, you can give me what you've been up to.
I have been brushing up on the less lowbrow of my stories and songs. So I'm going to be wowing everyone with my knowledge of obscure myths and legends,
Cool. You like it?
classical, whatever this universe's version of like classical mythology is.
Okay. I should also say you've all agreed to go. You're going into this ball as a party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At
Should
least
we go into the party?
that's what the Archon have
As best we can. My
last week.
my character is providing the cover because I'm the lord slash noble slash whatever, and I wrangled an invitation. I did not want my actual identity tied to this because we're going to be up to no good and engaging in a heist. So what I'm doing instead is sending along word after I get the invitation that Lord Citadel will not be able to come, and then I'm going to just change up the invitation and basically scrawl in crayon over it, Count Basie or whatever.
Count Basie Dell.
Exactly. I'm going to forge the invite is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Now, you have been told that invites will be given to you, or the Archon will supply the invites.
Keys just happened to get one anyway. Just going outside
Well, that's
to
fair
him.
enough.
Oh, okay.
Can you not just say that Lord Citadel is saying that although unfortunately he can't make it, his representative, Count whatever it is, will be coming? Actually, no, that would still be linked to your name, wouldn't it?
Exactly. And I like having that identity to fall back on. But anyway, the point is that I'm going to pretend not to be me here because I'm too high profile. My identity's too hot.
That's true. Not just your identity, am I right?
Hey! That is me, though.
So true.
So, okay. Anyone else got any plans?
I'm just finding crime.
You have to.
I mean, like, after last session, I wanted to go to Isaac and just about the artifact that I did not have, that he did not want to see.
Can you hear him winking?
I wasn't gonna with it, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to go to him at least. So.
That's a wink that translates over the internet.
Yeah.
Didn't Keen want to see the vendor with the personalities?
That's right. Yes. I think you did. So who wants to do what first?
I want to go to the university and talk to Isaac.
We can do that thing.
Okay, so we'll do that quickly. What did you want to talk to him about? He
said he wasn't interested in the artifacts, so I'm not gonna show him the artifacts.
Yes.
Mm.
He says, "Well, I'm very glad that you decided not to show me these. These are decidedly not interesting." What was the price, or what was the amount that was given for?
I had 5 of them, and they were worth about 5 gold each. From what I know.
So, as far as that goes, I'll just pay you the 25 gold.
Yeah.
For it. And he says, "Thank you very much. And if you come across anything else, please think of me."
Yes.
Was there anything else you required to know?
Do we want to know anything? I don't think right now. We won't matter for the ball, I think. So I'm not gonna say like, no, I'll tell you if there's something I want to know.
I mean, last time I wanted a secret egress through the Undercity from the manor, and he seems to know about the Undercity, but everybody kind of said we don't have that. So
yeah, but we can like talk to him if we're planning to go there again. Because it seemed pretty helpful.
Okay. With that, he lets you get back to your business. Kian, what were you wanting to do?
Go to the guy with the personalities and get some sick suits.
Mugdren Greyheart, I believe his name is. Yes.
The one.
Okay, well, you head into his shop, and it's the same chaos that it normally is, but you know, he's perfectly happy to. He welcomes you in and says, "How can I help you, dear boy?"
Suits. We need suits. Many suits.
Well, I'm not exactly a tailor.
What is shop?
I don't think you understand quite how this works.
Yeah, I'll give you money. I'll buy stuff. Buy suits.
Okay, how much money do you have?
I don't remember our last character sheet. Many. Lots.
Oh.
I guess. I don't know. I think before I lost it, it was enough money for, I don't know, to actually buy something. Like,
let's see.
I mean, I had 15 gold before I got to 25 now.
That's not vague at all.
That's you really.
I have
don't
enough
have
money to buy something.
Yeah, we don't have a lot. I'm pretty sure we have like
you're
20 or 15.
Can like spend all his money on something.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have any money, so.
Did we not make money
platinum
from other
and
things
6 gold.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have 16.15 gold pieces.
Yeah, but Ken lost all that money before, so...
Did we not make money from all the things we've been doing?
Yeah, but not a lot. Like, we didn't get a lot.
Really? No.
Well, is this just a pointless thing? Where did we get suits?
oh, I've got 25 gold. I started with 25 gold, and I'm buying my way into the crew.
Suits.
Yeah, I'm buying my way into the crew, so you know, I can finance this operation.
There's a 25 gold surcharge for the paperwork.
Noble. That's noblesse obligée.
In the grand, 25 gold is not a lot of money, and it's not going to get you the sort of suit that you want. Because I can tell that you want a really fine garment, don't you?
Well, no, the
fine, just flamboyant, you know.
Yeah.
The arcane or whatever they're called.
It doesn't have to
Teddy,
be
what was it?
good. It
What
just
about the
needs to be...
arcane? Can they provide us with
the Archon. Provide us with cover stories and suits.
They'll provide the way
Where's our
in, but the
queue?
cover story is
Where's
up
the,
to you.
the fifth floor of the Archon? Where it's just like Q's lab.
Well, they've told you that they're gonna come by again and basically give you any more information that they have.
Can they give us money? We need to ask for money.
You probably should.
It's like, go to the
Paid
ball.
fools.
Like, go to the ball. Here's my suits. Go. Go now.
Well, there's an old saying in D&D. It states that mo money, mo problems.
I mean, there's also another saying that's no suits, no balls. So,
No, I think you mean mo money, no problem.
Ah, that's what it is.
look for mine.
So,
Puff Daddy is spinning in his grave right now.
That's Puff Daddy who existed eons ago in this world.
He's spinning
The
it in his
old
future
Puff
grave.
Daddy.
You gotta call him Diddy now. There's no Puff Daddy anymore. R.I.P. Rest in power.
Off the
Rest in Puff.
must get game back on track. So, basically, as the evening falls, there's a knock on your cellar door, and lo and behold, if someone opens it, you find Voishin Den and Simon Amer. They're standing in the dark. They're both sort of hooded, and they've obviously travelled here in secret.
Who?
Hi.
Well, I'll welcome
Yes.
them in then.
Okay. Thank you very much. Voishin sort of pushes her way in, not giving you too much. You know, she'll just charge in ahead anywhere. Simon's much more polite, obviously, as he has tended to be. And he says, well, are you all prepared?
No, we have no suits or money or anything. You gave us nothing.
I'm going to speak to him, as an equal, as a noble, and say,
He's been down to everyone, so it's fine.
yeah, I'm a total dick all the time.
No, I don't.
No, I'm not at all. But I'm going to say to him, we require some funds in order to finance this operation. Can you give us a loan toward our future payment?
Hello.
Well, I think it's a little late to start with shopping at the minute. Don't you?
Can you give us our clothes?
We put up a sign. We put up
When
a
you
sign
know.
in 2
Pardon
minutes
any,
last
any
episode.
moment now.
But when you know,
put up a sign
where
in
to get
10
suits,
seconds last episode.
you can get suits.
Yes. But as for payment, what do you think would be fair?
What money?
We were thinking of offering you.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh,
You
offering
can't.
them what?
Go.
I
Wow.
have no idea what you said.
Offering
there.
you redacted.
That will be 1,000 gold pieces.
Man,
I'll take it.
1,000
Wow.
good
Right.
to me.
each.
Yep. That's
Not
plenty
each.
of money.
That's for Brian Inc.
Oh.
1,000
Whatever you
gold
like.
and suits.
I think we should go a little bit higher, don't you, sir? Clearly, this means
Given
quite a lot
that
to you, and it will be a shift in the balance of power in the city. Your objectives will be unopposed, my friend.
Well, the balance of power, as we see it, will remain unaffected.
Can I persuade him real hard? Give me that money. Just give me that money. Let me roll and collect funds.
Okay, I'll
Roll
let
the
you,
dice.
I will let you roll.
God.
What?
Roll
We're
persuasion.
roll-
Roll to
but-
money.
rolled in like
paid.
like half a year.
it's going to be tricky because several of your party have already accepted. I mean,
Well,
they rolled right over.
We said each, to be fair.
Yeah, I said each.
That
Yeah,
is
and then
true.
we said,
Everybody, they all meant each, is how I'm going to explain that over the course of persuading them
That's fair.
with this dice roll that I'm going to
I
do.
count on my fingers to 10. And
Okay,
I'm like,
well, what I want you to
it's gonna
do
be more
is-
for my suit.
What I want you to do first is proceed. Tell you what, we're going to ignore that roll
Okay.
completely. What I want you to do is say a figure. I will come up with
Okay.
a difficulty check for that figure, and let's see how you do.
Okay, I want 1,500.
1,500. Okay.
Yes.
Doing this. I'm going live.
Well,
Hold
I
on,
go
hold
way
on.
higher.
Okay,
Are we
go
good?
for it. Go for it.
All right, we're good with persuasion.
Yep, I've selected a number.
All right.
I can't believe it. You did it. That was the number.
What's good?
Everyday keys
Blaze.
hustling.
Blaze earning it day one. Day one.
He's just made
Blaze was a
major
good.
bank for Brian
What's
Inc.
good, Brian Inc?
I
I'm
rub my fingers
CFO.
together and kind of float behind him.
All right.
Emer says, "Well, you know what, sir? You may be new to the group, but I've got a good feeling. 500 gold."
Excellent. Sounds fantastic. I'll shake their hands and press a seal. I'll press a seal onto the
Into your
contract.
hand.
I'll press a seal into my hand,
There you go.
and then I'll shake their hand with the sealed hand.
Voishin looks unhappy about this, but she remains silent. So, they explain a little more about what's going to happen. They reiterate that no attending guests are allowed to be armed. That the city guard are normally supplied for any officials.
Can I
Any people
bring
like-
my prayer book? Surely they wouldn't take that.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, no, that's.
I mean, I can
And
deal a
I'm-
bunch of
I'm
damage with it.
assuming they're not going to. I'm assuming they're not going to confiscate my vocal cords.
just don't use them in that way, and you'll be fine. But they're saying that any guild masters are normally offered city guard for security, but the Cavershams have always turned this down. They employ their own guard.
So
Well, guards, plural. We're going to give you carte blanche to deal with the Cavershams and their guards how you see fit, if you can prove that they're. If you find nothing, then don't interfere in any way. Very well.
Very well.
Do you agree? She says again. She's getting visibly suspicious. Okay.
We do agree. I press the seal into her hands now.
She keeps her hands away from you. She says, "We cannot be seen to aid you directly, but we will have the city guard ready to back you up if the worst happens, shall we say." Very well.
Very well. Thank you, madam.
You're welcome, sir. And if there's no other questions, they will leave. So, Circe comes downstairs and says, "Do you need anything from me before you go?"
No.
She hasn't been
Need
told.
clothes. Need clothes.
She hasn't been told exactly what you're doing, but yeah.
You have 5 suits.
Actually, can we have somebody pose as a baker using like an outfit and sneak in through the service entrance?
I thought you were gonna say, like, just as a baker
Well-
in the ball, just dancing, you know.
You have your invites, but that is certainly an option. I mean, if
Oh yeah,
you-
question, because I'm like dragonborn with like armor. Can I wear armor? Will they take the armor away? Or they
the
only
armor is
take-
fine.
okay, cool.
You can basically wear whatever you want, but you're not allowed anything.
Can I wear armor with
basically
loads of
offensive.
spikes on it? You have to run at people.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed anything. You're not allowed any. You just have to go in naked.
No.
It's a very.
I mean,
I'll go
back
with
to the
naked.
party.
They're very
Everyone's
free
a
and easy
mask.
around here.
Okay, yeah.
It's a very interesting type of party that is apparently quite popular with the more eccentric members of society.
Krait Kobold, comma, eyes wide shut.
Password is Fidelio. So,
Password is Spoblin.
Oh dear.
It just got hot in here.
What a mental image. So, well, Circe says very well then. She gives a little laugh and says, I never thought we'd be working with the Archon.
Well, we are, not you.
Says,
Why?
sir.
You haven't had an interview. Because we rescued you.
This is Circe, not Sarah, but yes, the point is taken.
Well, I mean, just because basically, no, it's us, not you.
That's true. I'm sorry, but it's just that their organization's never exactly been a friend to the
Bakers Guild. They hate bakers.
No, not so much. I think we've moved up in the world slightly, but
not quite that much.
The conditions in the slums have always been pretty deplorable. But then again, if they really are going to move against someone at their own sort of tier, maybe they're not all bad. So she basically bids you good luck and lets you get on with it.
And how many tomatoes is that going to bring into this ball? That's the
Many as I can fit in my armor.
Sir, you appear to be bleeding.
Why does the tomato crate have
Hey, what is this? We said no weapons.
No.
So, it's a fine night.
I was going to blind everyone by crushing on the tomatoes.
It's a nice night once again, but there is the faintest suggestion of rain in the air.
Why are there two Yiggbeths?
One was outside, I just noticed.
Praise tier.
How
It's a miracle.
It's a sign.
All
do I
criminal
delete
girls.
it?
Or criminal.
So,
They both fight each other.
Prayer book on prayer book.
perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything. So, what's going on? You guys are heading towards the manor, unless you have some other business to attend to first.
No.
So, no weapons, but you have whatever armor you want to wear.
Can I
As long as
stash the
you-
weapons like outside the ground somewhere? Like bring them there but not actually bring them in? It's like in a bush or something?
Sure.
I
wanna do
I'm
that.
gonna leave before.
bro. It's all
I'm gonna leave before the rest of the party. I'm gonna go get my suit, and then I'm just gone.
Okay.
I'll rejoin them later. Well, when they're about to go in.
Well, let's just say your weapons are taken care of. You'll get them if you
Yep.
need 'em.
Yeah.
If the worst happens. Okay. Right, so, yeah, again, there's a faint suggestion of rain there. You know from the locals that, sudden rainfall is common enough at this time of year. The lights from the Caversham Manor can be seen from a great distance away, and as you get closer, you can see why. The grounds have been decorated lavishly, and there are paper lanterns seemingly suspended in thin air, and they bathe the gardens with and the golden light. So, as you go up to the gate, you can see that people are arriving. Now, a lot of people are in already, and it's not a lot of people in this party. But, the occasional person will arrive, and they'll have their invitations checked, and then they're admitted. So, up to you.
What do we do now?
Probably-
Just enter?
I think Keith should lead because
Yeah.
I think.
So, yeah, are you taking the lead, Keys? He's muted. I'm assuming he's away.
Dear.
He's
Sorry,
away on some... Okay.
I put everything on mute all the time because for the quality of the cast, of course. And instead, it just makes me mute. I'm gonna lead. I'm going to lead. I want Bree to accompany me at the lead. You're an entertainer. I've noticed that Bree and I have a lot in common as very charismatic entertainer types. So.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to sort of any particular roles for yourselves.
I mean, I'm like a bodyguard sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Me too.
And Jami is Jami going to
Yummy
come
in
in
here.
with us?
Has he met us up again?
Okay.
Yeah.
I appear from an alley with
Do you
a
have the bear?
cane in my hand.
Describe the
It
suit.
sounds like sort of
In
someone
a-
someone opening up their jacket. Do you have the bear?
Walk up with a cane
Stuff off.
in a
Wanna buy a
Gene Wilder,
bear?
Willy Wonka, purple, flowery, bow tie, red top hat suit.
Got some good bears for sale, stranger.
And I do a little kind of swag walk. I strut towards the party.
Jamie walked forward very stiffly, and then he falls forward into a roll and stands
Yes.
up. Hey, and all the children admitted without any problems. You're admitted without any problems, and inside the grounds, you see that the gardens are just awash with the richest and most well-off citizens at their most fabulous. You can hear music coming from one end of the garden. You can see people dancing. There's occasionally a stern-faced conversation happening here and there, but all in all, the atmosphere is very genteel and relaxed.
I think we should mix. Try to be normal.
Try and be normal.
Yes. It's going to be difficult for us. But
Roll for normal.
You're going to need a 20.
Deception.
Everyone act natural.
That's a roll for nature.
We're all standing in the corner, like, talking to each other, like, act normal, okay?
Okay, so if you want to do any mingling before you go in...
Do I know what the caverns look like?
You've been given a rough description of them, but you don't see them outside anywhere. There are a couple of people in the center of the hallway who seem like they would fit that description quite easily.
I think we need to. I feel like the servants will have an entrance to the house, or will have like access to a different area of this spot. And so ideally, one of us would like find a way to pose as one. As a noble, of course, I'm far too recognizable and sexy, but maybe one of you guys might want to.
I'm not getting my suit.
I think it might be hard for Erdar to pose as a servant. I mean, I don't know if it's like Dragonborn servants and stuff, but I would assume that they're not. I don't know.
Yiggbeth?
I'm not sure. Like, how would I do this?
I think we should all just be in the ball mix.
I think you would just like try and find a way into the basement level and just go in.
Exactly. I feel like if we're going in for the barrel, then being in the upper hall and posing as guests doesn't give us that layer of access.
Yeah, I know, but then we're like at a ball.
Well, I mean,
missing the point. It's a ball.
There's no. I mean,
ball is life.
Can't stop a true baller. Can't stop that baller.
There are guards here and there,
ball.
but apart from the doorway, the entrance into the grounds, there's really not a lot of things in your way, so you can pretty much freely walk around at least the front of the building and into the building itself.
Where's the main party
schematic
going on?
Can we see the schematic?
Oh yeah, I'll throw you onto a. Eventually, once I work out how to. Right. So. So this is a sort of just a general guide. I don't think we need to get too specific.
This is just a path towards the entrance.
So yeah, this is like a nice water feature in the middle. There's, you know, there's but sorry,
You cut out.
Cut out again for a second.
Alright. Crap. Hold on a second. I've just forgotten entirely how to use.
What's the gigantic line?
Ignore the line. You hear a voice from above say,
Here.
Yes, I'm Tyr. So these areas here are walled off to the sides, but everything else is very much free for you to use and wander around. Waiters are wandering around with drinks and so forth.
Do they have canapes?
There are trays of canapes.
Yeah, like Erdar just
like
like
a-
following Keith around like a bodyguard, but not to get any food he can get close to.
Wait, is this like an outdoor thing? I don't understand. So are we just
as-
like?
Sorry, say it again.
Is this like? Where's the biggest group of people? Are they all outside or are they in? Like,
Well, there seems to be a good mix. Probably they're more densely packed inside. This is the sort of entrance area here.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk up
as
inside.
you go up for your 12th canapé, the waiter turns around and slightly snootily says, "You do realise there's a feast inside?"
Oh yes, I'm
Really
quite.
outside me.
I'm quite aware of that.
Very well. And he looks.
Can't control Jamie.
Again.
I'm a hobbit.
That's
This is
true.
This is not going to spoil my meal.
Fair enough. So as you go inside,
I mean, sorry, halfling. Other small races are available.
Similar to, but
Now we're gonna get sued, dude.
so is anyone having trouble with their characters or anything like that?
yeah, I can't move.
Oh,
I'm a generic own brand small person.
try now. Halfling is not a registered trademark. As you come into this area, you see a couple standing, and they're generally greeting people. They're an older couple, and they look possibly in their 70s.
Sounds promising.
They,
I asked them immediately, are you the Cavershams?
Don't. No, bad.
Too late.
Oh,
Now, Keys is supposed to be your point man, but you know.
That's cool. I mean, I'm just gonna lay back and see what happens now. Like,
oh.
all good.
Okay, I stand in front of everyone and I just like put out my hand to shake.
Just sit back and watch the Brian Ink magic happen.
Put out my hand to shake.
I mean, I
for,
just
for the man.
Yiggbeth has this directness that I really admire.
So Yiggbeth is she's an old lady, but she's wearing paladin sort of. Isn't she wearing plate mail or?
I'm wearing a
Yeah.
robe.
Or chainmail.
Just wearing a religious robe.
Say again.
A religious
Oh, yeah.
robe,
A religious robe. Okay.
which counts
Right.
as a chainmail.
That's fair. You're holy, but you clink as you walk. So yeah, these guys, although they're quite old, they look absolutely radiant with energy and just absolutely delighted to see everyone.
Guards.
So, let's see. Yiggbeth, as you approach them and ask them, what do you ask them again?
Are you the Cavershams?
Yes, that is us. I am Richter, and this is my wife, Dalit.
I think I should consider my next step carefully.
I take it you are the bodyguard, perhaps, for this gentleman here?
Yes.
Indeed, and I'll swoop in and hold out my hand and say, Count Basie at your service.
Count Basie, I do not believe I've had the pleasure before. Now, sir, whence do you hail from?
Wait, what? You cut out.
He says, that's no local accent, I'd wager. Tell me, sir, whence do you hail from?
Oh, the mountains back in, what was the name of the other continent?
I totally don't remember the other continent.
I will tell a fib. I will just fib hard.
Theortha was the name of the other continent.
Oh, in the mountains in Theortha.
Very, very good. I wish I've always wanted to go there.
Theortha.
Can I
insert to Nam?
Theortha Gnome spelt like that one. That.
Incredible.
Okay.
I finally get it.
I hail from testosterone.
I hear it's nice there this time of year. So
Such a pleasure to meet you, madam. I thank you for your hospitality. I will see myself in, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the evening, madam.
That is excellent. Thank you so much for coming. And if you need anything from us, please just ask.
I asked them if there's an entrance to the basement.
Now, do you
Are
really
there
think
any barrels around, ma'am? I'm gone. I'm gone by this point.
Yeah, I'll follow Keys away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll always be following Keys because I'm going to actually keep up my disguise, unlike some people.
As you walk past, they look back at you kind of slightly askance. Their friendly demeanor sort of drops slightly for a second, and then it's back.
At whom were they looking when their demeanor dropped?
Everyone who completely gave themselves away there.
Yiggbeth, well done. That Yiggbeth charm.
I go up to give the
I still have the question.
Quote unquote charm.
Can I give the man a handshake? Cabbage man.
Yep, absolutely.
Give him a handshake and say hello.
How do you do, sir?
Take the lady's hand and like my name's Sean Combs, and I kiss her hand.
Sean
Professional
Combs.
baller. Combs. Sean Combs. Professional baller.
Sorry, don't
Pleasure.
my name's Sean Combs.
Sean Combs, as in.
How do you do, Sean? It is very good to have you.
Thank
here.
you.
Do we have any other guests at the party who might be arriving at this point?
I mean, probably as the people enter the party, they'll see in maybe one of the corners, talking to some other people in suits. They'll see a very short gnome, even short for a gnome.
Oh wow!
Holding a very expensive looking drink.
Party anymore?
And wait, was this a buffet party kind of deal? Is it?
Yes. You can
so he's holding a plate.
Seat, or you can
he's holding a plate. That's filled with bits of everything. Like it's piled high. He's clearly made the rounds and made sure he wouldn't starve at this party. And he's holding a drink. He maybe even has a pipe in his mouth as well. I have no idea how he does that, but he's somehow doing it. He's enjoying the party clearly, and he's talking to a group of gentlemen and ladies in one of the corners, in hushed tones probably, somewhat, and he's got a glint of greed in his eyes as he talks to these people, and he probably takes notice of the eclectic group that walks in, but doesn't.
I should probably note that I'm wearing some very nice jewelry, which I made myself.
I split off from the group in my flamboyant clothes.
He definitely notices Jamie, and you see his eyes widen and him nod knowingly as he notices the of the ranger walking, as if he's recognized a certain character type.
Right. So this guy's quite astute. Okay, so as you make yourself at home, you're mingling.
No,
Right.
cut out again.
Cut out.
You're mingling, but you're keeping a lookout for any interesting things.
Mingle, 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 mingle.
Like an entrance to the basement.
Like that, exactly. So there's an upstairs and a downstairs area. The landing itself is all in sort of big, massive open place. Let's see. So inside the manor, everything seems like it shines from the marble floor.
You cut out again.
Sorry.
Is it something with your mic settings? Maybe. What are your voice settings? Is it like is your input sensitivity a bit too high, or is it?
Maybe I'll try and put it closer to my mouth and see if that helps. So, okay, inside the manor, everything seems like it shines. Marble floors, silver and gold decorations, intricately detailed stairs.
Nope.
No.
Intricate details.
I think it's the internet thing.
Okay.
It's a beautiful manor. I'm
It's
sure.
gorgeous, yeah. This area is just one big massive room. There's a big stained glass window at the back, and there's a giant chandelier hanging over the middle of the area, and there's 2 levels, so there's a balcony where people are milling around and talking. So,
Sorry, can I get a character thing that I can move around?
yeah,
Put myself somewhere.
let's see.
Can you click on the character sheet tab and then drag your
Oh yeah,
character
I can put
over?
myself on. Yeah, that's true. There we go.
Yep, cool. So, let's say you guys end up meeting this Arnold fellow. He takes a bit of a liking to you. Or
Yay!
he takes something to you, and
He
you
probably
get into
talks
some sort
to Chami a lot about. Yeah, he probably is interested in meeting this guy.
Hey, small man.
Good
Shakes hand.
evening,
Sean Combs,
good evening.
professional baller.
Pleasure. Arnold Tangerine, professional consultant. You might have heard of me from my company.
Pretty sure I would
Brian
have known.
Inc. And he hands you a business card, and it says.
Oh, funny.
It says Arnold Tangerine, banking, real estate, investment, acquisition, and negotiation.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that Brian Inc. is a registered trademark. I hand them. Jamie carries around he still hasn't put them down, the registrar papers for Brian Inc. a copy, of course. And he points to it. It's Brian Inc. That's ours. And he looks at the card and he looks at the paper. Ooh, he says Tangerine. Do you want to explain this?
I see. It seems like I've accidentally infringed on your brand with one of my ventures.
My brand.
Recently, we've been
Story.
trying
my
to.
one weakness.
I guess I'll just switch to Brain Inc.
Yeah, see, Brian Inc.
Just-
is obviously one of my, many varied business ventures. This is one that I've just been supporting.
Yes, you do look like a man of the world. You look like a.
Yes, Sean Combs is the man of the world, international man of entertainment, professional.
Are you by any
baller.
chance part of the adventuring group I've been hearing about that have been sweeping the?
Did you not just hear me say
came to the rescue
professional
of.
baller?
You came to the rescue of a woman in the Undercity. I've been given to understand.
No, that was Brian Inc. I told you that's just a venture, not me. I don't know. I wasn't there with them.
That's
I see. I see.
You're just their manager.
Yeah, I'm part of the
You own-
company that owns Brine Inc.
Yeah, you're a shared person. Stocks
Yeah,
and
I own a
shares.
majority share in Brine Inc.
Majority?
Fascinating. So
Um,
what brings you
there-
here tonight?
It's a party. Are you not a professional baller? Do you not want to bet
Yes, of
this
course,
something
happily
connected
show
to
me.
you?
Father.
I
You
think
know
you
how
need
there's,
to
like-
write that on your
Well,
shirt or something.
You know how there's
As
like
one business,
you know how
as
there's
one
like club
businessman to another.
promoters.
As one businessman to another, I think that there are many exciting opportunities for your company and mine to perhaps
No, probably not.
operate.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I just
That
met you.
sounds-
Well,
as you're
can I
talking,
charm?
I'm
You just
sure.
handed me a card that says my
Can I
company's
roll
name on it.
charm, Cubby?
I'm sure, I say, jumping up and tapping him on the shoulder. I'm sure that we will find some very interesting conversation topics with this lovely man.
as
Yeah,
you're
so-
talking,
Sean Combs doesn't rush to decisions.
in guard's clothing, he has slick back hair and an air of general sneering distaste. He pushes past. He pushes past Arnold's character. Arnold, not Arnold's character.
Arnold's character, Arnold.
He pushes past Arnold,
Metagaming to a whole new level.
and he looks down at you and says, "Watch it there, gnome. I know your type. I'll have my eye on you."
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
This guy is clearly some sort of representative.
Bree is very, very hard pressed to stop herself yelling about
No, Jamie has never
discrimination
seen a
against the
gnome
shorter
before.
races.
Jamie's never seen a gnome before because he like came from the forest, and
What?
But Sean
Farms are
Combs
coming
has
down the
seen-
gnomes.
many of the gnomes, many a gnome. And Sean Combs, he knows. He says, "Hey,
Gnomes. I mean, knows gnomes.
that seems like a bit of
No
a unfair
boundaries.
and biased opinion for you to have, Mr. Sneering."
Gnome money, gnome problems.
There we go. There we go.
It had to happen.
Tangerine,
That sounds like
and
that
Tangerine
sounds like
Acquisitions is not a company to mess around with. I say to the guard.
Okay.
I
That's not
I
really
feel
true.
like that sounds like an episode title. No money. no
It's
problem.
quite all right, I say to Jamie, and I stick out my hand. I hold out my hand to the man who just pushed me aside and say, "Arnold Tangerine, pleasure to make your acquaintance." And as I shake his hand, I would like
He
to
does
cast
not
a cantrip.
extend his hand.
Okay, I would like to cast a cantrip friends on him.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see it?
I'm walking away. Like I'm breezing past him. I'm breezing past both of them as they're engaging in this conversation with the guard because I really don't want any conflict. So I'm just kind of waltzing past and observing everything to try and locate the barrels. You guys get back to your groups.
Okay. Give me a roll, please.
Yeah, I'm checking. I don't know, it doesn't.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, yes, sorry.
You do not find anything interesting.
Can I roll? Is Tangerine? Can I make his?
Yes, you're going to fire this friends. Now, let's see. What do I have to do? Okay, so you have advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah, and after a minute, he knows that I cast this on him, and he'll be angry at me probably.
Right.
Oh dear.
Okay. Okay, so give me a charisma check.
After a
Alright.
minute, that's not much.
Gonna
It's
have to be a quick dice.
fine. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see. Core stats. Charisma. Yeah. So is it persuasion or just pure charisma?
I'm trying to get him on your side.
So which one? Sorry.
Persuasion is fine.
Okay, so persuasion with advantage. Let's see.
So you get 2 rolls
Yeah.
and take the higher.
So persuasion. There we go. Oh dear.
Okay, 12. Okay, well he doesn't look any more offended, and you do get his name. Under Deary, city guard. And he
I thought the
turns
city
away.
guard weren't part of this
They're not.
whole guarding situation. I
They're
say
not.
to him.
He says back to you, I am here purely to represent my station.
Really? Are you the important man in the city guard? Is that what you're telling me?
Which part of Commander Deary do you not understand?
I do apologize. I'm but a simple gnome. I'm not very knowledgeable about military matters.
I think we heard his name before, haven't we? Pretty sure we have. Yeah.
He
Is
is-
Commander Deary the guy that we saw?
He,
took money from
you
us.
haven't seen him before, but you've heard of him. He recently became the commander.
He's the
of
bad
City Guard.
commander.
He's
right.
not got a terribly great reputation, shall we say.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice this.
What are you trying to notice?
The failed
No.
friends check.
No, the fact that he said that he was the new commander.
Can you not just say you've heard
well,
that?
as far as I'm concerned,
Like, I wasn't really paying attention.
oh,
Why are you making a roll?
I sort of augment your memory as the GM. But yeah, no, you totally remember.
So where is he? I walk up to him.
Okay.
and ask him if he's the new commander.
Yes, I am. I recently took up that post.
At this point, Arnold sneaks off to the toilet.
I'd say, like,
Give
take
me a
a lot
roll
of
for that.
responsibilities as the new commander. What happened to the old commander, actually? I ask him.
Disappeared.
Like,
We know this.
Oh,
Say that again, sorry.
I heard you were just recently appointed the new commander. Who was?
Yes,
what happened to
I've
the old
had
one?
that honour.
I've heard
I've not
many.
been in this city long.
I've heard.
but,
I've heard multiple complaints about your skills.
Really?
Complaints, I turn to Yiggbeth.
Well, no
Wow.
doubt there are complaints, and when it,
Complaints from the common people, I say, and laugh haughtily.
and he says, "Good day, madam," and turns away.
I'm still
He's
walking
not-
around investigating.
Okay.
I
have
ask
you run the
Jemmy
roll,
if
I know
he.
you-
Can I ask Jemmy if he found anything?
I just
Can you
walked
ask
over
Jemmy what's
here.
right?
I found a copyright infringing gnome.
Don't you mean a business opportunity? Arnold pops back up.
Sorry, Vaporov, what did you say you do?
Well, I'm not doing anything.
Alright,
I'm just following keys around.
Alright, okay. Okay, so you actually see another gnome in the building, if anyone's terribly interested.
I mean, one
Arnold
gnome is
single
enough for me, to be honest.
Not
More gnomes, more problems.
why would we be
Keep
interested?
this going.
Well,
I'm sorry,
you
I
know,
had to put in.
I'm just
How many gnomes can we get?
I'm just
in one
introducing
party?
you to a few GM's note. I'm introducing you to a few people. Okay. I really should have put in a character saying, "Oh, and you must meet so and so," but I didn't because I'm a fool. So this gnome comes up to you and extends a hand to whoever is most willing to take it.
me.
Sean Combs,
Okay.
Oh, okay, or Sean.
professional baller. Sorry.
Quinn put her hand out for,
Oh, yeah.
and the gnome she says, "Hello, my name is Zigam Beanin.
I don't.
I'm the guild leader for the Jewelers Guild. How do you do?"
I just step back.
Did I just hear that correctly?
I've just stepped up to the
I
conversation.
am the guild leader. Yes.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's very good to meet you, ma'am. How what brings you to this fine city?
Well, I am traveling to. I'm something of a storyteller, and I'm traveling to find stories to tell from another continent.
Well, this is a fine place to find stories. There's a million and one every day, I'd say, in here.
Oh, well, I should think I will enjoy it here.
Very good. Well, if you ever wish to meet with us to discuss business, we're in the our guild headquarters. I had an address. Let's say she gives you the address, and it's in the rich part of town.
Of course.
Well,
that's definitely a place that I might be going and visiting at some point.
Yes, and you get talking to her for a little, and she basically tells you get some of the idea of what's happening with her. Apparently, there's trouble that the Miners Guild are raising the prices exorbitantly, and they say that's because the Archon have forbidden certain seams to be mined, which limits resources. So
that would be. I'm going to be talking a lot about particular, because I'll let her know at some point during the conversation that I'm also a jeweler.
Right, and she says, "Oh, that's wonderful. You never know who you're going to meet. I'd certainly like to see some of your work sometime."
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm actually wearing some myself.
Oh, that's a wonderful piece. You did that yourself.
Show her a lovely sort of lapis necklace with some filigree on it and stuff.
Excellent. Well, I'll look forward to talking with you again. And
I do.
And Keys eats a canapé. I think you're gonna have to roll for that, but you know.
Is that a constitution check or?
It depends on the canapé.
Depends how many canapes. Yeah, okay.
It's like a luck roll. Okay, so do you want to give me another roll for your searchings?
Investigation.
Can I as well? Actually, I just want to keep talking about it.
Well, actually, tell you what, Blaze has already rolled. So.
Tangerine.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't find anything, I'm afraid.
With a 24?
With a 24. No, you're not in the area in which you might find something, shall we say. You're downstairs currently, and you're just in a sort of dining room at the minute.
Then let's go upstairs.
It's a tangerine.
Actually, can
I the crew?
Can I check this room out?
That is the servants' quarters.
Is that not the toilet? Tangerine, did you just walk into the servants' quarters?
Why did you piss in there?
The floor's really wet.
I
I just needed to escape for a while. I just said I was going to the toilet probably, but I went off.
Are there like
Fine.
guards guarding?
I guess I just hid in the servant quarters. That makes sense.
You see a lot of staff going in and out and taking food, and obviously the kitchens are back, and so forth.
Can I ask them where the basement is?
You could. Could certainly try.
It's on the second floor.
What sort of a servant are you looking for to ask? Is it a waiter or a head chef? Or
pretty much the closest to me.
Okay. There is a waiter standing pretty near to you. And what do you say to him? He's a regular human.
Where can I find the basement?
Why would you need to go to the basement?
Because I'm Yiggbeth.
It is none of your business.
Jesus. Wait, it's moving.
Yiggbeth is
not trying to lie or anything, just like, why?
Yiggbeth is quite possibly the least tactful character I have ever been in a role-playing game with in my 6 or 7 years of role-playing.
The waiter turns on his heel and walks away.
My charisma is 17.
You didn't roll. You didn't make a roll though.
Sure,
I
you
know.
didn't
You
make a roll.
didn't try anything.
I know, I'm just stating that out.
Okay.
But nothing disastrous happened. Just you really weirded out a waiter. So you're heading upstairs,
Sure.
catching conversations here and there. You can see that behind some velvet ropes, there are other rooms further off, away from the main area. But there are and a lot more eating and talking.
Okay, I'll try and work the room and just take a look as much as I can, at the areas especially that don't seem to be accessible to your guests, your average guests. But of course, I'll be eating canapes, drinking wine, and speaking to other guests throughout.
Is there music playing?
There is, yes. There's a string band, or not band, but
String band.
quartet playing in a corner somewhere. It's all very, very genteel and.
Can I walk over, say, Sean Combs, professional baller. I know how to get parties started, so try
What's
to
that you're
keep
saying,
up.
Quinn, about the least tactful?
Well, no, he's like, at least he's like
Trying to
in
get this party started.
character.
The musicians just look up from their playing at you while still playing and give you an annoyed look.
Listen, I'm Sean Combs, and then a roll.
Congratulations.
Make a roll
Okay.
to, I don't know, to see if they'll
Be a
play.
baller.
Yeah, if they will be ballers.
Okay. So, sorry. Do you want to play?
That's a ball check.
Do you want to play with them?
I want to dance and sing.
Professional baller wants to play with the music.
Professional baller.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this party started. Let's.
Dance and sing.
Maybe draw.
Oh, where's my
That's
thing?
a performance check.
I mean, you
That's
could just
performance.
start dancing.
Do it.
Oh,
Performance.
no, I
check.
want them to be into it as well. I'm not going to dance to genteel music.
Oh, he wants them to change the song.
Yes.
Yes. Something more lively.
Like Freebird.
Just the same.
Persuade them.
Get
Sure.
him to play some Bowie.
Yes.
Let's dance.
Real dancey tune, that.
This is 100% gonna work. I have no doubt about it. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Alright, I'm getting no reaction out of you guys. Sean Combs is getting no reaction out of you guys. And I just begin dancing.
I just went Arnold Tangerine, he overheard it, and he walks up to the band and he says, I've been told by the hosts that they would like for you to play a nice dancing tune, nice ditty for the people here to dance on.
Okay.
If that would be okay.
Very well.
preferred my approach, to be honest.
Roll a deception for that.
Sure. You rolled a 3. Okay, give us a wee roll for that.
Oh, what?
That's
I'm rolling terribly.
deception. It's not like you're.
Yeah, I was trying to convince them that the hosts had asked for it.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Mostly because I'm better at deception.
Okay, next song.
Yeah.
They give you a nod. Next song will be more to your taste.
Oh, it worked? Nice.
Oh. Is that song
Something that
beginning?
they would disagree with. Okay. So, who's doing what now?
Dancing.
Give us a dance roll performance.
That's alright.
That's okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
dance.
some people are watching it. It's a little strange. You're dancing entirely on your own, but
Yeah.
it's
I'm trying to get
some
the party
people are
started.
starting to
Come
gather.
on, come on.
I'm
Sean
still going to
Connery
be
dancing alone.
surreptitiously investigating.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Me too.
So, okay,
I'm
Teddy.
doing the same move.
me
I'm
a
just doing
perception
the
roll.
I'm doing the awkward walk forward roll just over and over again.
Perception.
Roll for Cabbage
No,
Patch.
that's persuasion.
Oh,
It's
wow.
persuasion.
That is persuasion.
Where's there it is?
Perception should be
Oh, that's bad.
perception. That's better, but not great. Well, at the same time, you think that obviously if there's going to be some sort of entrance, perhaps down to a lower level, it's not going to be in this main hall. It's going to be in a side room somewhere. Let's see. Anyone else mingling?
Do I notice at this point that all the members of Brian Inc. are clearly looking for something? Like...
Sure.
Is this
I think
is
they
this
would.
also what the upstairs looks like?
Yeah, it's pretty much, I'm not going to go into great detail. I'll just let your imagination. I was looking through plans of mansions and stuff, and it's just impossible to find the right sort of thing. So this is a rough idea, but not exactly what it is. Okay, so let's see, who was doing what?
I'm going to be
Quinn.
just sort of generally mingling.
Anyone else?
Is anyone important beginning to dance with me? Because who's not going to dance with Sean Combs?
We'll do that next. You do meet a female elf. She sort of seems quite taciturn. She's standing off by herself and staring out the window. She introduces herself as Indaman, and she says that she is in charge of the funicular.
She's in charge of everything.
She's in charge of the funicular.
Tell me more.
The funicular is like the tramway that runs up the mountain. And she tells you that it's powered by Ettins. And that she's in a constant struggle to find fresh supply of these creatures. Ettins, you will know just off the top of your head, are like kind of troll-like. They have 2 heads. But that's all you know.
I'll ask her if I'll let her know about a networking opportunity. I know a ranger who might be able to wrangle them if such a thing is done. Or where do you source them?
Usually from the mountains above the city.
Huh.
So
And you're looking for help? I'm trying to get that business, son.
Please take my details here, and she hands you a little card and says, if you do want work, we certainly have it for you.
What was her name again?
Her name is Indaman, Indimun, and she's a female elf. So yeah, anything else? Who is doing what?
Can I look into this room again?
That's down.
Like not the same room, but the one upstairs.
Yeah. Okay, you'll have to go over the rope. Anyone who wants to do this is going to have to make a stealth check.
Sure. No.
And you're wearing armor, aren't you?
Yeah.
Disadvantage to a stealth roll.
Advantage.
Oh man. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Easy.
Make this.
You
You leap over the rope.
get in there just so slick, and you head in to the rooms. Does anyone want to go in with them?
Yeah, listen, I mean, this
Yeah,
this whole dancing
Erdar getting
thing.
really bored of just like walking around and eating food.
How's my dancing going?
So he
Are people joining in?
sees Yiggbeth walk away, so Erdar follows basically.
Is
Okay.
Tangerine dancing with me now?
I'm gonna say
Definitely
that,
not.
Just a couple moves.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna say that that stealth roll is so good it helps everyone else get in without any problem. That's what's it. Right, the dancing. Give me a performance roll.
Boy. Actually, can I distract everyone? Can
Let me just say this.
Well, I'm guessing that's going to distract them.
You can't not distract them. Because
Amazing.
you actually you slip and you fall down the stairs. You go tumbling and a load of people go and obviously an awful lot of people are laughing their heads off. Let's see, you take that's how much damage you do to yourself.
How much? I got out.
1d4.
Okay. Okay.
2. Let that learn you. Okay, so you guys who sneaked in over the rope and into a room find yourself in a study. It's again very in keeping with the rest of the house. It's opulent to just a ludicrous degree. There are books everywhere, big desk, a lot of papers about.
Can I search for crates or barrels?
Crates or barrels. There's definitely nowhere in this room would have that thing. It's all very open, big, and you can see everything. So there's nothing like a barrel here. There's a fireplace, and there's a huge bookshelf behind the desk, and a load of comfortable seating.
Can I inspect the bookshelf?
Certainly. You find all sorts of financial books, records, things like that. But do you want to do a more thorough search? You're going to have to give me a roll.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
No.
You don't find anything. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm still trying to look around.
Jammy
I
is...
woke up to Keys this point because I've probably recognized him as being maybe the more business savvy of the.
Excuse me?
And say, look,
Business savvy. Wait, do you mean business savvy, or do you really need the business there? Can you not just
Probably.
say savvy?
Yeah.
I'm trying to not make Kean feel bad about his character. You know, he just tumbled down the stairwell.
What he means is sane.
I might, yeah. I think I might have a look as well.
Okay.
Slightly better.
Might be better. Little better, but you don't find anything.
Oh well.
Can I roll, dog?
What else was in the room?
Absolutely. There's a bookcase, there's a desk, and there's a fireplace. Those are the most interesting
I look at the desk.
finds. Oh, sorry, Quinn, what were you looking at when you rolled that?
Fireplace.
Fireplace. Yeah, you don't see anything in particular, but you also see that the fireplace is very clean. Doesn't look like it's used.
Wait, so are you guys all in that room now?
Yeah,
Except for
well,
Jamie?
I went in. So. I don't think Keys is. I don't know.
Anyone
No,
who's in that room, put yourself where Yiggbeth is.
I'm just checking out the rest of the upstairs area, just sort of generally seeing where the action is.
Right.
Okay. So there we go.
Okie doke.
Can I inspect the desk?
The desk, yep. How are you looking at it, or what do you?
What do you mean? Perception?
Are you? Yeah.
For
are you
fuck's
gonna look at it? No, dear, it's not your day. you can tell it's a desk.
Barely.
Hey guys, I think I made a breakthrough in the case.
The Aerodart gonna look for like a small dagger or any small weapon that he can have because he doesn't really like. Oh, no, that's the
Letter
wrong one.
opener.
That's the wrong one. That's the right one. There we go. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm looking for like some small weapon or something that I can have, because he doesn't like walking around without a weapon.
Okay, so where are you looking for that?
In the fireplace.
Over the fireplace.
But then it,
Great,
like,
you
there
can
was
have anything.
and look
You rolled
through
a 20.
Yeah, but like,
Everywhere, you look everywhere. Because you
I
rolled
mean,
a 20.
what would be like most likely to have a weapon in it in the room?
You crit and find a pencil. That's a bit sharp.
I look through the desk, I guess.
Desk. Okay. Well, on the desk there are a series of very expensive
Oh, cut out.
Very expensive what? Stamps?
fountain pens.
Nice.
Okay. and
How expensive?
as-
Very expensive.
well, they look like very nice writing implements.
I'll take them and just store them some like in my
So
armor.
doing a breeze, I think.
Yeah.
As you remove it, you feel a slight click.
No.
Is it a ball? I mean, is it from the pen? Did you just open the pen?
No, not necessarily. It feels like there's some sort of movement within the desk.
Can I like open the desk and see?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Is
Is
it
it the
the
Monster Book of Monsters?
Yeah, you open the desk and you open one of the drawers, let's say, and inside you find the usual sort of detritus you'll find in a desk drawer, except at the side there seems to be a small lever.
Ah, well, I pulled the lever, because why not? I remember I not really bored at this point, so
You,
I just want
and
to do stuff.
there is another grinding sensation, and you basically see that the grate at the bottom of the fireplace swings open,
And yeah,
and it becomes more spacious, shall we say. It's a little part of the wall moves back and gives just enough room for a person to get in.
oh, cool.
Perhaps you should
there is.
let your compatriots know about this.
I mean, you probably see it, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
anyone in the room would
I'm over here.
Would see this.
Yeah. We're in the other part of the area, so.
I still just have no idea what you guys are doing. I'm just trying to make sense of what's happening.
I'm sure that like we for like 80 to 90% of the time we have no idea what we're doing either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
There we go.
get off the ground?
Did I maybe offer my services as a consultant to Cubby, where I said, look, it's clear you guys are looking for something here. It's clear you guys are.
Are you talking to me?
No. You're on the ground somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, I'll give him a knowing wink, and I'll touch the side of my nose conspiratorially.
I'll say it just so happens that my consultancy firm specializes in.
I'll tell him to shut up, and then yes, join us. Be quiet and join us while we look for this.
I see. I said I winked 5 times or something.
I'm gonna press my seal into his eyeball now.
Right. Okay.
Your winking skill just went up by 1.
Did you get that?
Your seal does not appreciate being pressed into his eyeballs.
After
My eyeball does not appreciate
laughed at
it.
by everyone,
You take your
being
seal
laughed
out
at by everyone at this party, apparently, I've decided to.
We're all
the
headed to
nearest
the back
room.
room. Come on now.
The
Okay,
nearest room I can
that's
see.
fine. Okay,
Can
well,
run in-
I
the
am going to
servants'
take
quarters
a
over
quick leaf out of Dogface's book and take a wee break here, basically
Okay.
because my back teeth are floating. So, yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds, or 5 minutes, or some other...
He's one of us.
Hello.
Well, hello!
Yes, Teddy.
Hey,
Teddy.
we're all in.
Nice.
Good
Bingo.
enough, fine.
Great
Okay.
migration.
Well, technically I only play Dota whenever someone really begs me to.
I've gone back to.
That's true. I like to
I've
watch.
gone back to League recently from HOTS, and now I play both. But I don't
Nice.
think I'll ever play Dota.
I think you should
Now
play
you're
all
double
three.
casual.
For you.
Double casual. Alright. Enough.
Okay.
Enough.
So, how's everyone feeling about the sound?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I think it's good for everyone but Blaze.
Sorry, Blaze, the needs of the many.
I understand.
We'll see how it goes, and if it becomes intolerable, we'll go back. Just let us know.
Thank you.
Okay. And we're back in the room. I've completely forgotten where we were.
We're jumping into the fireplace.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there seems to be a little chain that you could probably take a hold of. As you do, you notice that you can pull it up and down. And a little platform
Dumbwaiter.
on it.
Yay.
That sort of thing.
Food lift.
Okay. So, just to expedite this, you
Is Jamie with us?
you all run basically in a minute. You find yourself traveling the house a short way. You hear the sort of layers of activity. You hear the music and the party. Then you go through like the bustle of a kitchen, going down into a sort of much more silent. When you all get out, you're in a stone-walled but unlit area. That does everyone have night vision or dark vision, or can anyone see?
I do.
I do. I don't know.
Right, you can see torches on the wall. They're not lit, but they're there, and they can be lit. But the area they're in is a relatively thin stone corridor.
Let's
Some
proceed
sort
with-
of doorways off to each side.
Okay, I'll go and investigate the first door.
Okay,
Either I will go and just open the other door.
right.
Like,
Well, as you get close to the door, you notice that they're actually cells. They're barred. It is, again, stone. And
Okay, I'll quietly peek in through the bars.
okay, and you see nothing. There is literally nothing in the cell.
Aw.
It's all like, even the ground is actually quite clean.
Those are for us.
And as you move along the corridor,
God.
you notice that every cell is empty. It's all very neat and doesn't seem to be anything going on in it.
Jarl.
So, can I use...
at the end of the corridor, sorry. Yeah.
Can I use Searing Smite on my prayer book to set it on fire so I can see?
Or if you just set the torches on the wall on fire.
Wow.
There literally are torches.
Here, please.
But then afterwards I can use my prayer book as a weapon.
He needs as a weapon already.
Yeah, but it will be on fire.
Yeah, but no.
Hello? Am I hello? Everyone's...
Like it rain. And you don't like crime, do you?
You all like... I didn't hear like the past
Fuck
5
Yiggbeth
seconds.
into suicide.
Can you repeat the last 5 seconds?
Oh
It
no.
seems like burning the word of Tia would be a really big crime in your religion. And
No,
you don't
it's,
like crime, do you?
It's magical flame, it won't burn the book.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, do you have a magical flame spell?
Yeah. Searing Smite.
Okay.
Oh, I suppose. Okay.
I will totally allow
Keep
it.
track of moment for
Give you a torch.
3 sessions, and he's like, I burn
pretty
the
sure I've got some
enemy.
torches on me. Sorry, I could just give you a torch instead. But if
Sure.
you want to light your prey, go for
No,
it.
I'd rather save my spells, actually.
Burning Word of Tear is pretty cool image.
Yeah,
it only
that-
lasts
I
1
mean-
minute.
Touche.
So, up to you.
Okay, we're marching to the end of the hall.
I'll set the book on fire.
Okay. Right, well that illuminates the hallway enough for everyone to see for a minute. Let's see, so you see at the end of the hallway is a more common wooden door, but yeah, there's about four of these cells on each side of the corridor.
I'm going to head toward that wooden door.
Yeah. When you get to the door, you can hear nothing on the other side, terribly obviously, but you do notice that the door is locked.
Okay, I'm going to use my thieves' tools.
Hey!
Okay. 12. Yeah, that's you make a bit of a mess of the lock, but it springs open. And yeah, let's see now. You find yourself in another small stone room. This time,
No!
there's a desk. There's
It's
a
still
desk,
here.
and there are several crates.
Oh dear, several. Can we search one with a mark? Jammy's mark.
Yeah, well, as it happens, one of the crates is open, and there is nothing in it, and it is the crate that has the mark on it.
Are there any barrels?
If you try one of the other crates, you open it up, and you see another crate inside. Or, sorry, not another crate, another barrel inside.
And then
you see
another
another
crate,
barrel.
and another crate.
Crateception. So, yeah, you find a barrel in each of the other crates.
And a barrel in each. Can we take the lid off? Can I take the lid off?
Yep.
What's in it?
Take the lid off.
Bugs.
Nope. Nothing, apparently.
Can I put my hand into it?
Yep, you put your hand in, it just seems like an ordinary barrel.
What
I ask the,
happened?
Can I ask the fellow party members what's going on with the crates?
Sure.
They're,
Which party member?
They're
Into the-
dimensional portals.
My character nods. Ah, you're looking for magical crates, eh? Been there, done that. You know,
What about
Magical.
when we
magical
encountered
containers.
when we
I
encountered
cast.
the
Can I
first...
cast detect magic as a ritual to see if there's any?
That'll be useful.
Yeah, that would be a fair idea. So it gives some sort of arcane roll.
Hang on. I have it here. Got it all set up if I'm right. Ritual. Hang on.
Detect magic, let's see. Since the you can imagine, right. So there's nothing about this that needs to be rolled.
No,
It
it
just-
doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Okay. You sense absolutely nothing magical or unusual at all
Can I?
In the room, in the entire room.
in the entire room. It's like a
I inform the party, I guess.
Can I
I'll
try?
slap him on the back and say thanks.
Can I try divine sense?
fine sense. Yep. So this is a
If
similar
there's any
thing. except for-
churches in the walls.
You find no sort of nothing sort of terribly religious or holy or unholy or anything.
So is the thing that we're searching for beyond good and evil?
And if
I have something sharp in my hands.
That's lovely.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and track down this missing barrel. That we don't have the barrel that we need.
like what else is in the room apart from like other doors? And
Just the desk.
When we encountered the first barrel, was there any? Did it always have a portal in it?
It seemed to. No, the first time you saw it, it was empty. It was just an empty barrel.
Oh.
But it sort of, there was obviously some sort of magical effect had happened.
So
And
maybe
it
they're
became-
deactivated now.
It became a portal to a recognizable other
a
dimension.
magic user would know that if there was some sort of, if it needed some sort of effect to open it, then there would be a certain magical residue. Not just a residue, but there would be a magical enchantment on this thing that allowed a portal to be opened.
So we are missing the barrel, is what it seems like to me.
You also
are there any other doors in the room, or is it just the one we came?
just the one you came in. You also remember that whenever you got off the boat, this guy had taken the barrel off the boat, and his friends had arrived with a bunch of other crates. And it seems likely that these are the same crates, that perhaps those were decoys.
Decoys to. So where's the first?
So there was a desk, right? Can we
There
search
is
the
a
desk?
desk. Yep. The desk, it's clean and not abandoned, but it's just looks like it's hardly been used. There's a pen and ink, candles, but no ledgers or diaries or any documents that you might expect. At first glance, yeah.
Can I roll investigate in the drawers to see what's in the
Yep.
drawers?
Go for it.
Look. Yeah.
Investigation 15. Okay. You do actually. It sort of slid down the side of the desk next to the wall. You find that and scoop it up.
Sorry, what was it?
It's a single page.
Right.
It looks like it might have fallen out of a book. And I shall make it available to y'all, if anyone wants to read it.
I guess I found it, so I guess I'll.
Yep.
All right, so it seems to start in mid sentence.
Medium res.
In media rest, that's right. There you go. Is here at last, and they have no clue what they have wrought upon this world.
Brian Inc. is here.
I have communed with my God, and he has shown me the way, promised me the power needed to fracture the portal and crush these realities together. When the time comes, we shall stand together on high, and reality will fail. And I look at the rest of the party ominously, and I cackle.
Dun, dun, dun.
We should alert the guards.
Okay, so with that in mind, what do you want to do?
Okay, so if I got it right,
Run around
it's
screaming,
the only way
right?
down into the cellar. Is that the way we came down?
Yes, it seems so.
Weird.
Now, this isn't exactly a cellar. I mean, you'd expect a cellar to have some sort of inventory in it. And you did go down quite far. So you might imagine this is some sort of sub-cellar or sub-basement.
Do the crates look like they could have come down on the dumbwaiter?
There would have been just enough room.
Right.
It seems like maybe we need to head back up and investigate further around the manor.
Shouldn't we just alert the guards?
And say what? They've got a shitload of barrels?
They have a note with, well, I guess, yeah.
I think that's better to say tell the Arkin whenever we meet.
They got barrels and a letter? Guards. Season.
Guards.
Well, I mean, these guys, they are wanting an excuse, you know. They're wanting some sort of proof.
Well,
We'll snag the page. We'll snag the page. And if we need to, we can just break in and put it back to frame.
It looks like I lost it anyways, and it slid down the side of the desk, so I probably just fell out of a book. So they don't know it's necessarily.
Yeah.
They won't miss it, I think. If you
We'll snag it.
Yeah, okay. So you grab up the page. What do you do now?
Go back up.
Yeah, like if there's nothing else, I think.
Fair enough. Okay.
Head back up,
So-
cover our tracks, make sure that we close all of the doors, and I try and like lock the door that I jimmied open, and just sort of trying to play it smooth.
Is there any sort of unknock spell? Like re-knock, anti-knock.
If there is, I haven't learned it, so.
And
Don't know about you
knock.
Not that I'm aware of, So you guys, you head back up the elevator, and most of you, the last one, who's the last one up?
Probably me.
It's Jamie.
Oh, it would be John, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I'm not there.
You're still upstairs.
No, I'm still upstairs.
We said you were there right at the start after the break. So.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Just
I feel like I
Yourselves.
could have been doing stuff. I just assumed I wasn't there. Can I just not be there?
I'm not entirely sure.
Like, I'm not saying anything because I thought I wasn't there.
You could
Would he
stay.
maybe last because he's covering our tracks? He would be like cleaning
It's
up.
been delightful.
Right. Okay, so
Great.
you head back up into the room, and just as the last of you is coming up, the door opens, and a guard looks in.
I hide.
What are you people doing in here?
Your
Cleaning?
the Cavershams are cultists. I shout at him.
Oh, fuck.
He takes one look at you, Yiggbeth. He slams the door, as in closed, with him on the other side of it, and you hear him shouting, "Guards!
Can I?
2 arms!"
Wait, can I just, like, be behind them? Can the door open and he'd be, "What are you doing here?" And then I was just upstairs for a time, and I found it eventually, and I was just behind this guy.
Means it.
Can I hit it? Can I hit him before he shouts? I just feel like...
Is there a window I can dive out of?
We're on the
The windows are
second
quite
floor.
sturdy. They might need to be broken with
Is
something.
there any large object I can use to hit Yiggbeth in the face?
Yeah, be the prayer book. I think that's the plan.
There's a window. I can break it.
Okay, I hit Yiggbeth in the face with a window.
So there's a sturdy window, right? Which we can escape through.
Yes.
Okay,
Can I not
take
put
it.
this guy out?
Need to
Give me the
escape
Ember
if
strength check.
Yiggbeth had some sense.
Okay, Yiggbeth starts to hammer on the window with her prayer book.
I had Charm Person ready. We would have been fine.
I thought I was behind him. This is not happening.
Oh, hang on. Window.
Got no
How
reaction.
hard is the window to shatter?
Quite hard. It's
Okay,
small.
because,
pane, but
I have
plenty of
I
metal.
have something that might help. Um,
You hear many footsteps approaching.
okay. I
Like I
Shriek.
have searing smite, so it's at the
I
window of fire.
shriek and blah.
Wow. Okay. So this basically just smashes the window panes.
No, why are you? I could talk us out of this. You dorks.
It's already way too late for that, I'm pretty sure.
It's too late for that.
Yiggbeth will undo any charm.
Yiggbeth
Okay.
said at least 2 words.
Okay.
It is too late for any sort
We're gonna chuck Yiggbeth out of the window, and I'm gonna talk the rest of us out of here.
After screaming.
The
We're gonna
glass,
We're gonna be like, that's how we're gonna explain it. Oh, that dude, he was real crazy, so we just chucked him out of the window, and then
He
we're
attacked
gonna
us
walk
for no
out.
reason.
And
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
that was
walk
the
out,
scream.
like,
That was the
scot-free looking
scream.
dough.
That was
Exactly.
why I screamed, because he
This
attacked
dude went
us.
bananas. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna chuck Yiggbeth out of the window. Everybody here is gonna. Now that Yiggbeth has smashed through the window, we're gonna put him out of the window
Can I
and
try
let
and
him
resist
grapple
this
to the ground.
because I'm
To the ground.
absolutely. I hope you do.
Do you want a grapple check? I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll toss you,
Gladly
mate.
help.
I'm
Yeah.
not
If we're helping, we got advantage. It's over, son. You're going
So-
out.
Oh, no.
That's not great. So the glass is shattered, but the sort of metal parts that hold the window frame together are still,
I don't
too
think you
small to
tried
actually
to
climb
throw
up
him
through.
out. I think that's the plan.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We can just chuck Yiggbeth through the metal. Great.
Okay.
We have a dragonborn.
Okay, I just won the strength contest.
Yes. Very well. Okay, with all of you, Yiggbeth, you're not able to. You're not able to put up much of a fight. You get rammed against the window. Let's see what on earth do we roll for this? I have
Constitution
no-
saving throw? Maybe? I don't know.
How many hit points does the window have?
Yeah. Give us.
Did it not break the window? Do we not break the window?
Yeah, but there's a metal grate which
Oh.
we're trying to.
It only broke the window
true.
pane. So.
Oh,
We're
he's
trying
just gonna
to-
come out the other side like ground beef.
Yeah, we're trying to sieve
Play-Doh.
you through
Yeah, he's
a
Play-Doh.
metal grate.
Why are you doing this?
Okay, so you give us a roll. Let's see who's going to roll. Nominate one of you to roll, and
Roll for what?
going to be who. Going to roll some sort of strength check.
Keith already did. I think.
Yeah, I won the
It's you.
athletics check.
Yiggbeth. Yiggbeth is going to roll a strength check. You're going to have to make the best of a bad situation. 19. Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You actually manage somehow to smash through the window. Your armor seems to help you, and
My
you
holy
open
rules.
you open a sizable hole in the window, just as the door behind you is, crashes open, and about 10 guards are starting to enter the room. What do you do?
We better get out of this because I'm the only one with a proper weapon.
A
I'm going-
book.
I'm going
We can
to.
use
Excuse me,
8
my voice is as
damage.
much of my voice is as much of a weapon as I need.
Okay.
That's poetic. That's poetic.
Okay.
Well, it's
so
poetic, but it's also literal.
you see.
I'm going to. I'm going to hold up my hands and say, "Oh, there's been a misunderstanding," and Yiggbeth is going to jump out of that window with the page.
Right. Okay. That's
I grab one of
okay.
the guards and I say, she's a madman.
She's a madman.
She's crazy. She's a madman. She nearly
Okay.
killed me.
I start shouting about how the Charisms are cultists and they should.
Yeah, so you can hear the shouting like
Carry on.
roll out and she's like falling out the window. You hear the shouting like lower and lower. She like falls down.
Okay. So
Okay, I definitely know what my next spell is going to be. My next spell is 100% chance going to be silence.
right. So the head of the guard, who is sort of clad in very elaborate-looking silver armor, is pointing a sword right at you, and he says, "What is going on here?"
I'll explain about the crazy Wait, is Yiggbeth in the room? Have we resolved whether Yiggbeth has gone out of the
Yiggbeth is
window?
currently in midair.
Okay. Goodbye, Yiggbeth. I'm
And now
going
she's
to
not.
completely disavow Yiggbeth, explain that a member of my party had some kind of mental break, at which time they freaked out. They asked us to come into this room with them to talk to him and with a little bit of privacy, and then flipped out, jumped out of this window, which has a metal grating, for God's sake.
The door is
You can see
open, like the
you can
door,
see
the
the
secret
illness.
door that leads to the secret place with the secret barrels.
And knocked over the desk.
He looks at you and says, all of you are under arrest. Come with me right now.
I'm
jump
the
out the
lucky
window.
one. You jump
Wanna-
out the
Yeah, I also just run for the window. I don't want to be under arrest. That sounds really boring.
Now, there
Sounds-
there are about 10 guards, and they're all sort of heavily armed
Yeah.
and looking quite tasty. So, do you want to run out of? Do you want to try and escape?
Yes, we run jumping out the window.
10 guards.
Which one of you is going to try and escape first?
I'll
Who's
jump
faster?
onto Yiggbeth. I'm jumping onto Yiggbeth.
Okay.
Break my fall.
So Keys is going to make a acrobatics roll to try
How
and
much damage
jump
do
out
I
the window.
take from this?
I'm going to be kind and say none. Okay. But when Keys lands on you... No. Okay. That was a
I
really
landed
good...
like a cat.
That
Yeah.
was a very, very good roll. So you managed to get out of the window, no problem, as the guards rush in and just swarm everyone else.
No.
I would like to. Can I cast Thunder Wave to push them back? Maybe.
You can.
That's.
Swords are out, and they're going to be utilized if you resist.
Oh, that's true. I don't,
And you
Do
don't
it.
have any
Do it.
weapon.
Do it.
So are they surrounding, or are they like coming into? As they can I cast it as they come into the room to like try and push them back, so that we have time to jump out, or is that too late?
Not. I can say that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the stats on Thunderwave are, but unless it gives you several turns, it's actually
pushes
gonna be,
them. Pushes them 10 feet back if they fail a Constitution saving throw.
right. You would know that it's not going to give you. It's not going to give any more of you than one other person time to get out.
Yeah. Okay. So, if it does
So I
that,
cast-
I
so
want
if I
to.
cast
I
it-
want to run for the window and pick up.
I can cast it.
away because like it's really tiny and I'm really big. I just like grab it on with my arm and leap out the window.
I mean, I still would have to. They would have to fail the Constitution saving throw. They
Yeah,
could still,
or whatever.
if they succeed, and then.
So
I mean, I could try and send some of them to sleep.
Like, I've got sleep prep too. Actually,
yeah.
we could double sleep instead.
But before you have time to do anything other than
yeah.
work out, the rest of you are all grabbed,
Yeah, I guess it's too late. Ah,
taken into the custody of these guards. So you're basically dragged out into the hall.
Which guards are these exactly?
These are the cavern.
Okay.
I want my lawyer.
I pick up Yiggbeth and we make a run for it with the page.
Okay.
Where are
Cool.
we going?
I mean, they said they had guards already. So
To go and
like,
get
if you
the
can
to go and
try
get the city guard.
Yeah,
To go and get the
exactly.
city guard with the page that talks about the insurrection, so that we can go and save our friends. So we're calling in the cavalry.
Sure.
Okay. So you are, for now, I'm going to just say that you guys are out of the game.
Thanks, Doug.
But you'll be back.
Yeah.
So all of you are dragged downstairs. Everyone is staring, just like no one can believe just what is happening here.
I grab some food while I'm being dragged.
Nice. Okay, if you don't have an inspiration, you're getting an inspiration for that.
Nice.
So you are dragged downstairs in front of Lord and Lady Caversham. And Lady Caversham says, "What is the meaning of this?" And the guard explains just what happened. Who sent you here? To Bree, perhaps?
Oh no.
You're running the show without me, Bree. You're the mouth. You're the face of the group.
Just think, what would the A-team do? What would Face from the A-team do?
Well, he'd try and shoot them.
Try and shoot them.
Turn it.
No, Yiggbeth, you can't try and shoot them with a book.
Talk.
Wow.
I'm gonna come up with some bull about how we were sent by a rival. We were sent by a rival lord from the other own, called Cuchulainn, to steal aristocratic secrets. Because
Well, you're confessing in
And
order
this
to
is-
avoid confessing.
yes, I'm confessing a different crime because
You're confessing to exactly the same thing, which is spying.
yeah, but we're spying for political reasons rather than
Political reasons, which is the reason we were hired.
no, rather than
Criminal.
criminal reasons.
This
So
all sounds like a one-way ticket to the rack to me.
Also, I'm pretty
in
sure
other words,
if
no,
they
in
knew
other
that-
words, because if we can spin this so that it's a completely political thing, yeah, and not anything to do, then there's no reason to get the guards involved or anything. We can just send
An ambassador. An ambassador. I can come in with and get you diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
Arnold will just claim that he was dragged into this mess by these
can
people
just
under
do
false
some-
pretenses.
Diplomatic immunity from a country that doesn't exist.
No, the other own is the
It does exist. It's just theoretical.
yeah.
Recognizable other dimensions and theoretical other continents. So,
So yeah, basically, I'm trying to convince them that this can all be
okay.
solved in a perfectly normal way, because this is perfectly normal aristocratic intrigue.
Okay.
There's nothing to
Give
see
me a
here.
little roll to see how convincing you are.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Deception, probably.
You're lying out of
Deception,
your
yeah.
own.
Deception, then.
That would work better, yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. He says, really? Neither of them look too interested in the answer,
Okay.
and they just stare and say, "It matters not. What's coming cannot be stopped."
Oh god. That got really dark.
Okay, so
Wow.
Wait, is Kian still with them?
feel like
Kian was
no.
with us, right?
Yes, he
No.
is.
Am I?
Jamie, you are front and center for this.
Have I ever
Your
been
eyes suddenly-
there?
Did your eyes suddenly get dark?
Alright, fine, I guess.
Lord Caversham looks he looks to the crowd and says, "Everyone, you may run if you wish."
Oh, Jesus.
And there's a general look of concern and then panic
Yeah.
in the air.
Would expect that, yeah.
What is going on? Lord Caversham's clothes catch fire
Sure.
Wow.
and burn away, leaving him
okay. Quickly.
Yes.
Can I One sec.
Suddenly, Jamie reveals the secret part of his suit. Allows it to
Wait.
burn away at a moment's notice.
God, why'd you have to throw me out of the window? This is so exciting. I wish I was
Here we
there.
go. Here we go.
To go. Okay, so what do I do here? There you go.
19 hit dice of enemies with 20.
Starting from the lowest hit point enemy.
You're just
Where'd it go? Right, here's the thing. I want to bring this to an end here,
Yeah.
so I kind of
Right.
don't want to let you do that.
Shall we?
And this
shall we
is unfair.
climax? That was mainly that was mainly a joke.
Yeah, just give it. Okay, the clothes burn up. What
I
happens
will.
next?
I will
Clothes
not.
burn up.
Yeah.
They're both wearing these deep red robes with a pattern,
what pattern?
Spiral pattern.
a dark spiral, sort of
Oh,
a
so it's
jagged
the-
spiral.
So it's the
Oh,
madness dude.
I wonder where we've seen that before.
Yes. So, as the crowd basically start to panic
Debian logo.
and filter out of the room,
Filter. They've just,
a polite word for book it.
yeah.
Yeah, they can't. They can't run. They're aristocrats.
Exactly. They're trying to dignifiedly. That's not right. With dignity.
Dignified manner, with dignity.
Make a dignified exit.
Exit.
Yes, leg it. As they do so, the Lord Caversham raises a sort of bony finger to you guys and says, "Guards, kill them all." And as he says that, and as the guards basically
Say what?
raise their swords, and there's this huge crash, and through the stained glass window behind you jumps a huge bear. And on the back,
Ryan's Yiggbeth and
on the back is
Keith.
Yiggbeth and Keys.
I say,
And they've got-
finally, press the button, my clothes burn off, but there's nothing there. And I just
Keep
I
and
jump-
Keys look very confused to be on the bear.
Yeah.
and they've got your weapons.
I'm holding a burning book.
That's it for tonight, folks.
Wow. Ursus ex machina. Incredible. Or Ursus
Now
ex
that's an
Fenestra.
Ursa Major.
Oh dear, I thought I was going to get so much further tonight.
That's a Major Ursa.
You counted outside. You
I
didn't.
was so confused
for
whether I was
Jamie's
there
dancing.
ever or not. So I haven't
We
said
said
anything.
you were there so many times.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh dear. So
I
now
tried
we can-
like twice to talk about how I got up, and just nothing happened. No one listened. So I was like, okay.
I honestly didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, I think tonight could have some audio stuff.
Yeah, I think we could
Going.
probably try another solution or two. Maybe even run through Google. I don't know.
Well, since it's happening, like the same thing's happening to your mic, both in
Oh, really?
Discord and in Roll20. You just cut out sometimes for a word or two.
Well, you know what?
some-
I'm finding there's a bit more lag in Roll20 as well. So
Yeah, Blaze was having the same problem.
we'll go back to
Discord.
we'll go back to Discord.
Okay, my question, Universal, are you wired? Are you on a wired connection? Because dropped packets would do exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll go back to Discord for now, and we'll talk about it there.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I was already here. Nice.
Now? Okay, sure.
Hello.
Now I need to mute everyone in Roll20 again.
Don't worry, loves the cavalry's here.
Where did we get the bear?
I mean, where did I get this suit?
Yes. So, Sorry, I meant to actually try and complete something tonight. So I don't know, Ninjox, how you coming back next week?
I could do that. Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I've got a pretty open schedule.
I was hoping to get you into a fight, but
I don't know. I felt like we were so like stuttered and like starting and stopping on just bits.
And I really don't want to start now with a fight because they take a while, and I think we well, at least I'm quite XCOM 2 hyped myself.
I've not.
Yeah, we just leave. Like we just say bye and leave.
I can't.
Like, time XCOM is out. So
From out of nowhere, XCOM 2.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly,
Never mind.
Suddenly, the window smashes open, and
Sectoids and snake men.
Yeah.
I've been I've not got the money to afford XCOM, so I've been trying to get vicariously play XCOM by playing Civ 5 and just be getting domination victories by researching up to XCOM squads. I just have 50 XCOM squads that take over the world.
How about I stream, Kian, and you tell me what to do?
Or you could stream and straw poll what to do.
Yes.
Twitch play XCOM.
XCOM by committee.
Crowdsourcing,
Can't
baby.
possibly go wrong.
Crowdsource. Put that XCOM game in the cloud.
Right. Well, I hope it was enjoyable.
It was.
It was.
Next week, audio issues probably, hopefully, better, and we'll do some
Yeah.
fighting and do some rolling.
Yes.
It'll go better, and I won't be confused as to whether I'm actually playing.
The
We'll figure
next
out
one-
where we got a bear randomly.
Hey,
Never question a given bear.
that bear had been planned since before the game started. I knew that at some point
a bear.
it was going to. So
Yeah.
I said that thing about my clothes burning off as well twice, but I thought I was certainly suit. Kind of just want to wear that all the time now, because I just randomly got it.
Ursus Ex Fenestra instead of Deus Ex Machina.
So hey. So let's see, how much in the way of XP do you get?
Oh yeah.
Can I roll persuasion and get more XP?
No,
No.
it would actually have to be a real persuasion in real.
Oh, you should give me
Trying to give me a
hella
little more
XP
XP
then.
How much XP for level 4?
Points you at
Uh,
2700.
Yeah.
Big jump.
so
2700, that is a huge jump.
it is.
Well, to be fair, I got a bear at level 3.
Maybe level 4.
The fights you're getting into will yield.
Because isn't level 3 was 900, so that's
Yeah.
We'll get more XP as
the
easy,
300%
Yeah.
what the last
Basically.
one.
Tripling
Pretty
and
big
tripling.
power spike before you get the attribute stuff, and or you can get a feat and stuff. There's some pretty big stuff happening at level 4.
Yeah. Can't really do much without feet.
Hey.
So how much XP?
I have to work that out. Didn't get as far as thought, so
Level 4.
well, you know what? I'm going to give you 75 each
Okay.
because it was
Sweet.
amusing.
My first XP.
Yes,
75.
How much does
75.
keys get?
We found the note and everything. Okay, sure.
That's what you get the XP for. So keys is basically everyone's leveling up together. And keys is currently level 2. I'm going to bump him up to your guys' level as soon as possible.
Okay.
If that sounds fair.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So we're at 1155.
1,255.
75, isn't it? Just 75?
Yes, we were at 1,180.
180, I thought it was 180.
No, we were at 1,180, and we've
Okay.
gone up to 1,255.
Okay. Groove-tastic.
Plays that is clearly a tiger and not a bear.
Yeah, I'll have to sort you out with a bear avatar.
Mm.
Don't we have one already?
And not a bear avatar.
The bear carpet
see.
thing.
I don't have a carpet as my
It's
thing.
the flying squirrel bear.
Yeah, see, we have a bunch of bears. They're all over the place.
So let me know if I need to shut up a bit more, because I have
Those-
tendency to talk too much. So, like,
Hey,
There's-
tell
shut
me
up.
if I'm talking too much.
Now.
You're fine.
No, it's now.
Chris, god
Hey,
damn it.
Stop. Hey, you're doing it.
Stop it.
Stop.
Yeah, like
Up.
that. Up.
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 Up, up, up. Ow.
Good band.
Right, so if that's all, I'm going to RUNNOFT.
Anyway,
Not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Fun.
Bye bye. See you next
Farewell.
time.
So long. Farewell.
GG, WP. Don't wear a C.
WP.